And we'll start it up. All right, here we go. First game of the day, DAMWON versus Nongshim. Uh, both of these teams started off really poorly, and which I didn't expect, but they've been playing better. They probably just had rough starts to the split. It happens. But the draft doesn't seem... We're seeing Belveth again, which is interesting, but we'll go through it step by step. It's Zeri, Lee Sin, Wukong, and then Seraphine Azir. Ari, these two, all three of them really are common Red 1, Red 2 picks. And then for Nongshim, Lee Sin is a bit of an interesting ban, but it's understandable because they plan to play the Belveth. But I would have thought they would have tried to ban it phase 2 instead. But they banned the Lee Sin because they're planning to play the Belveth, and anyone that can just walk up to Belveth and fight her is very iffy. But with the state Belveth is in on 12-12, although Lee Sin on paper would counter her, I don't think she necessarily would lose to him, just because of how she's a bit overtuned. But nonetheless, Gnar Blue 1. I mean, I just don't like the Gnar pick in general. But I mean, if you're to pick a blind, it's a better blind pick. But I think it's going somewhere else just on the look of this. But it also could be or in mid, because this draft is interesting. But anyways, the Gnar's picked here. We see Gangplank picked in response. I don't think I've ever seen that. Usually it's reverse. Usually we see the Gnar and then the Gangplank, or the Gangplank and then the Gnar. But the Gnar's picked, so it's probably going to be Grasp top. What's bad about Gnar? I feel like anything you can do with Gnar, there's better champions for it, right? Like if you want to pick Gnar so that you have an easier time against melee tops, there's better options that you can pick that are ranged top laners. If you're picking it for the purpose of split pushing, I mean, there's a million other good options for split pushing. If you're picking it for the ultimate, like after the ultimate buff, I will say it's really nice to have a Gnar with a teamfight comp, but like they do pick the Ornn later on. I was gonna say Ornn would be an alternative if you're looking for strong engage. Like Ornn's engage is, I can't think of a top laner that has better engage than Ornn besides like maybe a Shen counter engage. But like Ornn, Call of the Forge God is such a good engage tool as long as they don't have anything to stop it like Braum or Yasuo or something like that, Samira. But I think any scenario that you're picking Gnar in for whatever reason, there's better options. But he's a good like all around pick. That's why I think he's good blind ish. But not really. I don't know. What happened to Berserker? He is still on C9, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on C9 with Sven supporting him, which I thought was really weird. But Fiesta picking up Silas, I like that. He performed really well on the Silas last time. And it's a good counter pick to Ornn. It's a really good counter pick to Ornn. Anything with strong ultimates, like I said, the Call of the Forge is strong. Silas is just gonna have that ultimate, but better in most cases. Senna, Lulu bans. They're kind of combo banning a bunch of really strong lanes with these two bans. Like you're just not allowing. But here's where I'm kind of confused though. You're not allowing stuff like Lulu Lucian or Lulu Kog'Maw or Senna Tahm Kench or Senna Seraphine. But the thing is, like, you have the Aphelios, why not pick the Lulu? I mean, Nautilus is also good. I think Nautilus is better than Lulu, but I've seen Lulu Aphelios be picked a lot, and it would have been good against the Xayah Rakan lane. How high value has Talia been in CL? On and off. Like, she was prioritized a lot at the start, and then they just kind of forgot about her, and now they've been playing her again. So it's like on and off. It's weird. Like the drafts in Challenger, I don't think they feel like, I don't know. It just feels like anytime something's adjusted, they just don't touch it and they wait to see what other teams think about, like what other major regions think about it first, and then they'll, based on that, they'll decide whether or not to draft it again. Like they stopped touching Gwen, and then randomly started picking her up again. It was weird. But anyways, Xayah Rakan. That's such a, like, anytime there's not a bot lane picked here, like if there's no bot picked in the top 3, I feel like you should just be banning either Xayah or Rakan, or be preparing to counter pick it, because that's just gonna be it every time. Every time there's a bot lane available, blue 3, or blue 4, blue 5, that's gonna be picked. And then you have, yeah, like I said, Belveth is what they picked up. They banned the Lee Sin to prepare for it, and then Nautilus. So let's skip forward to runes are right there, and then we'll get into this. Runes, grasp. I talked to what's his name, Crusoe. I talked to Crusoe. I was trying to understand the grasp thing more. He was saying that you take grasp always. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I don't like grasp. I don't think I like. I've anytime I see a grasp versus a first strike gangplank, I always see the first strike gangplank do better. But it also might just be you like. It's also not good to look like result based analysis isn't necessarily good because there's a bunch of variables. But I don't know. I think playing a scaling champion and building runes for lane is counterintuitive. But nonetheless, double grass, first strike Talia, Conqueror, Unsealed Spellbook. Airy, is that real? Airy on Xayah? That has to be a mistake, right? Those are like Seraphine runes. Maybe he has the wrong rune page. Or maybe Airy Xayah is a thing and I've just never heard of it. But everything's pretty standard. Wait, what does Rakan do? Oh, he's warding. Okay. I was like, what is he doing up there? The Airy Xayah build has been dead for a while. I didn't even know it was a thing at one point. Was it a thing when Eclipse Xayah was popular? I don't think I've ever seen a Xayah take Airy. It's Q max lethality with it. Yeah. I don't like the lethality Xayah build. I just feel like it's always been like the third best build on her. Well, I shouldn't say third best build because I mean two of the builds are essentially the same thing, so it's basically the second best build. But like, I don't know. It just feels so weird to build lethality on Xayah. Mm, I can still hear this. I have the stream muted so you guys can't hear it, but I could hear it and I didn't realize. Belveth's clear is so fast. She was sitting in that top lane with an empty jungle for so long. Shouldn't I be winning this lane on paper? Yeah, absolutely. I think that's. I mean, like that's why he's taking the grass, right? Because he doesn't want to suffer so much against Gnar. And also the like the cheese build that I've talked about with Gangplank, where it's like first strike crit cloak stack, is not gonna work against Gnar ever. Like he's just anytime you try to barrel him, like we just saw it, right? Anytime you try to poke him, he's just gonna jump away. Like look, you barrel, doesn't matter, he jumps away, and he can mess up your barrels with the range autos too. It's really difficult to land barrels on Gnar. Is the moral of the story here. So I can understand why first strike isn't your go-to, I guess. So I guess okay, I take it back. I take back everything I've said in all my VOD reviews. I'm fine with Grasp Gangplank in this matchup or any ranged matchup specifically, just because of how difficult it's going to be to hit barrels on range stops. Fighting an Aphelios with Gravitum is interesting. If you're a bot lane player and you see, well, I'll have to wait. You see this in general. You see, blue is maybe not the worst possible, but like he has purple again. You want to be very careful because it's just free real estate for the Nautilus. See, you're locked in a spot where he's basically guaranteed. Like that's a big ass hook. He's not missing that, and you're snared down. And also, Xayah wasn't really lined up for the feather recall, so. But I mean, they go 1-for-1, but it's extremely worth it for Nongshim because Rakan is not good with gold. Jiwoo almost got that. I'm glad that Jiwoo's been playing Aphelios more. He played a lot of it in Academy, and I really liked watching him play it. He was really good with it. I love nothing. Leon knows this. I love nothing more than a good Aphelios player. Okay. That is. Well, actually, I want to look at something before I say anything. Oh, they're looking for somebody. That's why I was like, why is he hex slashing there? They're looking for Talia. Oh, they know the red buff's coming. Oh, ooh, this is a mean setup. They're gonna have to wait. Are they just gonna take the red? I think, yeah, they are just gonna take it right under his nose too. How tragic is that? See, that's why I always. I mean, you don't. Oh, I'm not saying you should always do it because I do think in some scenario, like I would have never expected this to happen, right? But I still. That's why I always check my buffs before I do anything else. But also, checking the buff could have been lethal there. Ooh, that was maybe. Pope could have gotten a kill there if you would have just waited a little bit longer. That was a misplay by both of them. It was a misplay by Fiesta at first, going a little bit too far with the dive there. But then Poolbay basically missed out on the opportunity for a free kill. I would have liked to see him hold on to that Ornhorn with Dragon being up. Especially because, look, they're playing to fight bot here now. GP ult. Imagine if he had taken that and gone mod with it instead. Oh, I can never understand how you can miss that. It's such a big hitbox. Can't you only throw? Is it the dash or is it that ability that you can only throw in like one of four directions, or is it both? I know at least one of the abilities you can only throw in one of four directions. The dash only? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because she just did it diagonally. Yeah. How did you? That was such a wide miss. I don't know. Was she playing to stop the Recon W? Maybe. I'm not sure how much I like. Oh, never mind. She's fine. She's not doing. I was gonna say I don't know how much I like that red buff invade. That would have been a little int. That champion clears so quickly. Oh, he got away there. Okay, no flash. Come back for a regank later. I actually hate Silas's Recon because Silas's Recon ult is so painful, and then yours just feels like peanut damage, and you just think, why can't my ult do that kind of damage? Why can't I have that much AP? Mm, let me slow this down. I think Den is just, yeah. I don't think there was really much you could do there. Where did that gank come from? Oh, how long have they had vision control over that? They didn't have any wards there? Oh no, they did. Oh, look at this. Sneaking perfectly all the way around. Avoiding the control brush, the control ward there. And then easy gank. That's against Talia, you have to put deeper vision like this. I feel like this is too shallow. Talia at post 6 is not gonna gank you from here. Unless she doesn't have ultimate. If she doesn't have ultimate, that's an entirely different story. It's kind of like what I kept parroting yesterday with respecting the pick comps. You have to respect pick in general. Oh my god, Fiesta just does no damage. Just through all of his full ability cycle and pull base, still like a little under half health. Boyo has a tier list of stolen Silas ults, and I think Rakan's is pretty low. I wouldn't say it's low. I would say it's mid. Like, you basically just become Rakan but better, right? Like, let's talk, like, out of all the ultimates you could steal here, like, the best one is probably Ornn's. Second best is probably Nars, and then third best I would say is either Rakan or Zaya's. It's situational. But there are a bunch of situations that Rakan ultimate's very good. It's good to take if you don't, like, it's good to take if Gnar ult's not available to take. In scenarios where you would need it. I'll have to ask, you know who I should ask? I should ask Fiku. Fiku would know which Silas ultimates are the best to take. I mean, you might as well. The thing about Gnar, right after his ultimate buffs, he basically has it every time he's in Gnar. He's in Mega Gnar, so you can just use it to trade. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. Gnar's. It's not like Gnar's. Well, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say it's not like Gnar's incredibly strong, but he does have an insanely high presence in pro play. Even though I don't think very highly of him, he's not bad, and his ultimate cooldown is really good. Like earlier, that's why I said I don't mind the Gnar pick as much now, because of the ultimate buffs that they made a while ago, but like before that, people were still prioritizing him really hard in Korea, for example, and I did not like it. Look at W Juhan getting gel. I know. I have no idea how Juhan is on payroll of any team besides like a Brazilian challenger team. uh yeah, see, that's what I mean. Ornhorn is so, it's like, that's, did they pick the Silas? I'm gonna have to go back and draft and check. I'm at 2543. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just hover and see. Yeah, they picked the Silas in response of the Orn. That was a genius counter pick. Travesty Peach doesn't have a job, but Juhan does. Yeah, Peach and Natalie just chilling out in free agency while Juhan gets a job on DRX of all teams. Mega Gnar with the durability changes, yeah. Because didn't they buff his Mega Gnar tank stats right before the durability buff too? Well, not right before, but a little bit before. This also might be Mandela effect. Still though, right? Like with tops, I mean, like I said though, with tops, there's always better options, and I named Ornn as an example, but obviously they're playing the Ornn mid. But oh, hold on. Yeah, see, like look, the Rakan ult is so good there. See, you become Rakan but better, and it's just insane. Who got that? Oh, Nongshim did. This game already looks so good for Nongshim. I was gonna say not if they get engaged on here, but DRX don't have any, or DAMWON don't have anything. I still think any tank is better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like there's you can pick like, oh my, why? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did he kill force for? Am I missed? Oh, I think he got knocked. No, he kill forced forward. Why? I don't understand. Is this Jackie Love in disguise? Oh, I don't know why you would Gale Force into them. That doesn't make sense to me. That has to be like a misplay. Like a misclick, maybe. That's a big... that's a big throw. Bounty delivery. You pick Narc as the champ peaks for the Herald fight. Yeah. Harold Pitt is so good for Nar. But he gets... Like, the thing is, though, right? Like, we just saw him. Like, normal Nar can get picked so easily. Mini Nar is just really... I don't get it. I get that you're trying to get away from the pillar, right? Well, like just go sideways while you're going forward. Dude was home, he's talking, it's a matter of respect. Yeah, true. I feel like it's a matter of disrespect for Jiwoo. He was like, I'm not afraid of anybody. I go forward. All right, let's see here. Oh, never mind. Wrong one. What's something that we notice here, right? When it cuts to fog, we'll see. Completely blind. Nothing. So this is just bad decision making being this far up. We're not. I mean, like, there's not a whole bunch of pick, but like, still, Velvet can pick you. Actually, there is a lot of pick. I take that back. Their entire team has pick potential. I forgot that. Yeah, you have the Nautilus, you have Gravitum, you have Silas can come out. GP can ult you to set up. You have to. It's just team. People don't respect pick potential in this low. They they're just worried about the one-on-one. They don't consider other people coming to fuck with them. And he's right back to doing it again. Someone could just go up there and kill him. Oh, but they're popping Herald Mid now. Yeah, exactly, and they're not showing in other lanes. People tunnel vision really hard in CL. I feel like nobody looks at the minimap. They found a way to disable the minimap. Or they made it like they turn it on the smallest setting and like put an overlay on it so they just don't see it. They see some other stats instead. How much damage they've done. They care more about that. Uh yeah, and that was ambitious. Maybe he was running out. Wait, do you run out? I don't think you run out. Talia needs to play 1v25. Talia needs to be doing anything right now, really. She's sitting on a Dark Seal and not trying. She's made like one gank. First Infernal going their way too. It does run out? Yeah. That's probably why he was forcing it then. See, I've never seen somebody actually hold on to an ultimate that long, so I wouldn't know. Also, Nar's escapability is so insane too. That's one thing I will say. I've always liked about the champion. His hop is just so good for just walking away. But I mean, there are a lot of top laners that are good at escaping in general. Here's my thing, right? Like, why not just practice Camille and then play Camille, and then Camille is better Gnar. Anything you want Gnar to do, Camille can maybe do better, except for tanking. But I feel like she has enough sustain and damage to where that doesn't really matter. And durability. I hold on to Echo ult way too long. I'm Jensen with the Echo ult. I surprise myself when I use it in time. Because I play really greedy with damage. I'm just like, okay, let me just get this one last auto or spell in, and then I'll Echo ult. And then I'll either get CC or dead. But God, Gnar ult. Here's the strategy, right? If you want Gnar ult, wait for them to pick Gnar and then pick Sylas. Easy. Din, that's 100 barrel combos for you, dude. I saw that. I saw that. The Camille sustainability in lane does not seem that good. Yeah. But I mean, actually, I could see her struggling against Grasp Gangplank, but like, is that really that terrible of a matchup for her? All she has to do is just not engage like an idiot. But you know what? I don't. Oh, you were just tanking. No, I don't. Oh, no orange, actually. He's kind of fucked. Yeah, I forgot he didn't have orange there. Oh? That was a really good setup from Pool Bay. And then Lucid following up was nice too. Hmm. DAMWON are looking good. I'm not sure how I feel about them doing Baron though. But I mean, what are Nongshim gonna do, right? It's a 5v3. I think you just hand it to them. It's 22 minutes. See, now I don't like how they go now after the Baron. Maybe it can work though. This fight's going really well. That Fiesta ult was nuts. Nah, but it's just not enough. You're fighting 3v5. I don't understand. Did you have Gil or did he use it? And I think he used it and died. Yeah. Another thing I hate is the indecisiveness, right? Like, one of two, you need to do one of two things. You either have to go and engage the Baron and try to steal it, which I don't think is a good idea, but it's obviously what they wanted to do. You either have to do that or you just let them have it and you don't hand them 2 free kills along with the Baron. And they decided that handing them 2 free kills along with the Baron was the play. I get that they were trying to kill targets to eliminate the Baron, but like it's 3v5, it's a miracle you even got the Nados that low. That was a really good engage from Fiesta. But like, what can you really do in that scenario besides just giving them the Baron? It's 22 minutes. They're not going to do irreversible damage at 22 minutes with the Baron. Oh my god. Ah. That hurt my soul to watch. I feel very bad for Din Din. Uh, okay, okay, okay. No, nice X flash. He gets away though, right? No, he's dead. Tobias lives those. Yeah, if Tobias were playing instead of Denden, yeah, he'd be like 8-0 right now. Probably would be getting a pentakill as we speak. I'm still waiting for Tobias to respond to our email. Have you guys heard from him yet? Is this Tobias on Giga yet? Ah, nice. Yeah, the combo between we saw it earlier. The combo between Tilly and Ornn, I like it a lot, right? You knock them up, and then you're just sitting. I mean, that time it was Bible that made the play. The game. Oh, there's. Why are they base racing this? If they don't start recalling, they can end the game. Okay. No, don't teleport. Oh, okay. Well, no. Actually, taking no, take mid. No, 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 take mid. You can't. They're. I don't know what they're trying. I don't know if they're trying to like brute force the end. Why? See, now the teleport's wasted. Might be too high elo for Tobias. What? Wait, what rank is Tobias? I haven't kept up with the boy Tobito in so long. Let me guess. He's rank 1 Korea. Horn to clear the wave. Nice. Should have TP'd the mid wave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. TP to that minion was so weird. Okay, so they're forcing them off this tower. It's been so long since I've seen a good 4-1. Bro, what happened to Nautilus's health bar? Holy shit. Also, what happened to Nongshim, man? They're just getting dog walked right now. They started off the game pretty okay, and then they just kept losing team fights. The jungle gap is pretty massive. I don't think Belveth is has any place in pro play. She's been jungle gapped. I think we've seen her 3 times now. All 3 times she's lost. She's just if she's she feels way too. Oh, that was also Din did not play well, and that really hurt their comp. I felt like Bot did what they could, but I mean, it's just the jungle gap was tremendous. DAMWON just hands gap. Yeah, I mean that too. DAMWON are looking back in the form of. Is that, did they use meme text font? Look at that. DAMWON are playing back in the form that they were in the spring. Absolutely, they actually they have hands again. It's very nice to see. Let me look at the damage. I'm very curious what this gangplank damage looked like. How are you? What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this in my life before. And nor how damaging a gangplank. Impact one. That is. Yeah. Oh, not to mention that. Yeah, the Philios Gale Force engages were fucking grief. He was like Jackie level griefing that game. It was very hard to watch. Nongshim are looking back in that week 1 form, and DAMWON are looking back in that spring form. Maybe they can break the spring split curse. We'll see. Wait, was I not showing the stream then? Oh, I was. Okay, sweet.